Visit Toronto. And most people head here. Hello. Hi. This is your store?
Yes.
I came by the other day because I live in the neighborhood. I was walking and it was closed. And I said, I want to come back and talk to the person who runs this and owns this because it's cool to be in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Dee Dee.
Oh, I do this documenting of things going on around Toronto, cool stuff,
Okay.
particularly what black folks are doing. So when I saw you, I was excited. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
she's back here sometimes.
I'm here.
How long are you going to be here for?
We're here to June 2nd.
Oh, good. So you're a good stretch. I keep wanting people to say, we're here for the summer. We'll be here till
Oh yeah.
September.
I wish. I wish.
So how long have you had your company?
So this is a collaboration with 20 other African brands.
Great.
So I also own a brand, and I recently moved to Canada, and I thought, you know what, there's no one actually bridging that gap between African brands and the global audience, which
Right.
is why I created this company called Afijjio,
Right.
which is that bridge between the brands and the customers who would like to have a piece of, you know, clothing, accessories, lifestyle products that are made in Africa. So yeah.
And these are all made in Africa,
Every
on the
single thing.
continent.
Yes.
Brilliant. And where did you move from to come here?
Lagos, Nigeria.
So you're from Nigeria. You're Niger. Of course, I always want to ask, Igbo, Yoruba, or
Yoruba.
Hausa? No.
I'm Yoruba.
Or one of the others, because I know there's many others,
Yeah,
right?
there's a whole lot of others.
In Toronto, a lot of my friends are mostly Yoruba, and there's a few Igbo.
Yeah.
Okay, and so and you had your own brand back in
Yes.
Nigeria?
So yes, I did. I've run my brand for, I'll say officially like 6 years, but I did go to fashion school like 10 years ago.
Right.
But yeah, we recently just did a show at the Fashion at Toronto, so it was really exciting to cross over to this side.
I love that
Yeah.
jacket. Are you selling
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, so
The one you
it's
have
actually
on.
sold out.
Is it sold out? It's great.
Yeah.
And that's a particular fabric, right?
Yeah,
Is that
it's
okay?
Ashoke, yes.
Yeah.
Hand woven fabric.
And so you carry that blend of using traditional fabrics made in a more modern or a Western way, I should say. I shouldn't say modern, just Western way, right?
Western way, yes. Yeah, so it's kind of like elevated, but still using traditional techniques.
Right.
So pieces like this we have here is adire. So it's the stamp adire, which is made with, it's cotton,
Right.
but you can literally inscribe different things on it
Right.
through traditional techniques. But with this shirt, what you see is it does look like something you can actually just pair now, and no one, I mean, it's interesting to look at,
Right.
but you know that you're wearing something that is handmade. It's something that the labor of love went into, you know, to create the piece. So yeah.
And whose
that's
piece is
really-
that? Who's that by?
This is by a brand called Koilaku. So Koilaku,
Great.
yeah.
Excellent. And what are some of the other brands you'd say, if you want to get a feeling for the vibe of the store, here are some pieces. Like, I love how you showed me that piece. Is there any other pieces you'd...
Okay, so another piece that I'll show you is by another Nigerian designer. She does very pretty, very cute stuff. A lot of girls love her stuff. In fact, it's really the attraction when people from outside see the store. They're like, ooh, I love the colors.
Ice cream
Right.
colors. It's like,
It's colorful. It's a very pretty dress.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of people gravitate towards this style, a lot of women, because it brings out the pretty side of them, you know. When they just want to feel girly, you know, they go for this
and like
piece.
right now, prom season.
Exactly. So
cocktail
lots of girls have
party.
been coming in for prom season, graduation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Something you
so-
could do even to like a wedding.
Exactly.
Right.
And then it's like summer, people are like, oh, what can I wear to a beach wedding?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And it's off the
Perfect,
shoulder,
perfect
so
piece.
you know, light.
So it's light. You can like throw it on and not feel too hot, you know, because of the weather.
And lots of nice details on it too. I like the little things that make it, as I said, elevated fashion, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it gives you that drama that you want, but not in a way that is too much. It's just the perfect level of drama that you need for whatever occasion it is, and it sits just right, you know, on the bust here.
And who's the designer for that one?
This is Desiree Yama.
Desiree Yama.
Yes. So let me get your tag. So this is the brand.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know sometimes it doesn't look. It's okay. I can always link that in there.
Yeah. So this is
Hashtag.
Desiree Yama.
I love these puffy sleeve ones. Is that the same?
So
designer?
this is a top. It's by the same brand. It's a top. So you drape it over your shoulders and it just kind of sits like an off-shoulder detail. So it comes in this orange and in this lovely green.
You can wear that with a tank top, with a
Exactly,
t-shirt.
with a t-shirt. You can wear it like, you know how you wear like a tank dress?
Yes.
Which is just, and you just need something to elevate the look.
Exactly.
This is it.
Listen.
A lot of girls have bought this already and they are loving it.
Well, this boy might buy it as an accent because gender fluid fashion is big right now, and that would add a little kick when you walk into a space. And I love this detail. This very.
Yeah.
What kind of fabric is that?
This is damask.
Oh, that is damask.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brocade damask, you know, that's what it's called.
Is that? Because I know brocade, I know damask. They're really the same kind of fabric?
So there's brocade damask, which is like a mix of both.
Right.
But really it is damask if we're being really, really truthful to the texture and the style of the embossment on the fabric.
Right.
So yeah.
So when you went to fashion, these are all the things that you learned, right? About
Exactly.
the difference between different fabrics
Yes,
and what works for
what
different
works
styles.
for different styles, what type of fabric you should be using during different weather types. You know, now we're transitioning into summer. You want to be wearing pieces that are lightweight, pieces that are not too heavy. Like this one I'm wearing now, I wore it today because I checked the weather. It was like, it's gonna get chilly in the evenings, but because I know it's gonna be like a little bit warmer during the day,
Right.
I went with it because it does have, you know, some accents
like that.
here
Yeah.
that are like distressed, you know, so the air can still come in.
Yeah, I noticed
so
that.
if I
Yeah.
put this on for you so you can see
That is beautiful. I
what
love
it
that.
looks like. So this is what it looks like, and then
Excellent.
the back is
Nice. And I love it. It's got a little
opening.
shredding almost,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That is excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. And then at the back I see you have like a simple cotton, it looks like.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is by a brand called
Ooh, look at
Shishay
that.
Label.
What?
Yeah. So it's a really fun dress. It features very like an open back detail.
Right.
And also the front here is double padded, so you don't have to worry about trying to like wear a bra with it. It's just supposed to be for the summer. It's like, get out there and wear a piece of home.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's so pretty. I really love the print and also how it's combined as well. So yeah,
Okay,
that's
well,
this
okay,
one.
great. And then we'll leave some of those folks. We're gonna leave some mystery so you can come and discover. Just give me your highlights. Anything else here?
Yeah, so let me show you from this rack. We do have pieces like this that are very fun, very open. So this is like a wrap top, and you can wrap it, and it also has this skirt. The skirt has this high slit detail over there. So this is actually from my brand, Oama.
Oama.
So yeah, it's called Oama.
As my people say, big up yourself.
Yeah.
For sure.
So this is Oama. We do really fun summer pieces. We're a resort wear, loungewear brand. Yeah, so these prints are prints that are actually custom to our brand. No other person has it.
Nice.
So every single design that we create, we try to use custom prints that are representative and they have a story. This print was representative of when I had a breakup and I was trying to put pieces of myself together, and this is a puzzle if you look at it.
Right, yeah.
So it's like that story and then translating it, you know, it's what we go through in our in our lives. We go through breakups and makeups and things like that.
Yeah.
But whenever I look at this piece, I remember that I have come a long way from
You
there.
survived. You've recovered.
Yes, and then when people wear it, they almost don't even know what was the thought process
Yeah, but
into
you
it.
know.
But I know it's
Yeah.
because it's my creation, and I absolutely love that people love the print.
And you know what I
Yeah.
love about what you just stole? When I'm thinking
Yeah.
of Gloria Gaynor, I will survive. But
Yeah.
there's also, you know, I find, most clothing, most things that we create tell a story and there's something behind it. But
Yeah.
I always feel like in Africa, I mean, you know, where I've traveled and been a bit, most of what people make, what they make, is always connected to greater conversation, right? Like a story about it.
Yes.
Even just the things in the kitchen or the tools that people use every
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
and then including clothing like you're describing.
Yeah.
Even the asogoke that you're wearing, and then the
Yes.
print as you describe
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, there's always a story behind it. I also believe that because these stories have been passed on from generation to generation,
Mhm.
when we do go ahead to create these kind of pieces, we remember that there are people that used to have this, I mean, the making of this type of fabric as their source of income, you know.
Right.
And it just is, you know, paying that homage to them, to saying, what you have created, we're going to still continue to use those techniques, but still make it in a way that our generation can
Right.
wear,
Right.
and then we pass it on and keep passing it
Yeah.
on and keep passing it on, you know, on and on.
So there's always a
forever.
root, a legacy
Yeah.
being honored as we fashion it for what we need in the
Yep.
moment.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
exactly.
Beautiful.
You literally just, what we need in the moment, but still honoring traditional techniques.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Anything else here?
Sure. Let me show you. So we do carry other brands, like this brand does modest wear.
Oh, modest wear?
Yeah. So we call it modest because people always believe. I would say some people. I wouldn't generalize.
Right.
But there are people who want to still look fabulous and stylish without, you know, having to wear crop tops or like sleeveless pieces and stuff.
Right.
So this particular brand caters to them, while they do very, very beautiful,
very
versatile
Yeah,
stuff. I
that's
absolutely
excellent.
love this piece because everyone that has tried it on
Mhm.
has said, you know what, I'm gonna wear this on days when I just want to feel covered but still look very stylish.
Yeah.
So this is by a Nigerian brand called Aminda.
Aminda.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So this is another piece that people are really, really loving. These are the last two pieces. That's to tell you how much they really love it.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So it has culotte pants in there, and yeah, it's
Oh,
just,
that one's pants? And
yes, it's
yeah.
pants.
Oh, wow.
It's
So
both.
big, like
They're
wide
both-
leg, almost
yeah,
palazzo
culotte,
pants.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So this is a piece, and then also features this beautiful pearl detail down
Right.
the middle here, which just makes it extra special when people wear it.
Lovely.
Yeah, this is another piece.
And anybody
People
would, because
love.
I'm looking at that's very stylish. So even if you're
Yeah.
not into modesty and you want to change
Exactly.
it up,
Anyone you can
right?
wear
And I
it
love it's one of those you put your arms through.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
So you
Brilliant.
put your hands through it. So it's like a cape. You know,
Right.
some
Right.
sort of cape.
So it still gives a little bit of edge. It's not like
Yes,
just a
yes.
boring
It's not
modest,
just like a
all
poncho.
covered, right?
It doesn't look like
Yeah.
a big poncho, you know.
And if you're modest, you can wear a blouse underneath it with a long sleeve.
Exactly, a long
but if you're
sleeve.
not, you can, and even
Leave
roll
it
it up your
out.
shoulder.
Yep.
Play with it.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Yep. Another fun piece that people are loving is formal wear.
Mm.
So we know that formal wear, it's like what you wear to like dinners and things like that. But I mean, summer weddings are coming up. Just as we just spoke about the other brand, this
Right.
is another brand, Joel Jamila. She does very beautiful formal pieces that you can wear, and in very beautiful
at the back.
colors too. Yeah.
Yeah, a little something, right?
Yeah. So pretty. The color as well. It draws people in because they're like, oh, it looks very sophisticated. And then when I tell them, oh, this is made in Lagos, Nigeria, they're like, oh, wow, And it's the reason why I really created this concept of Afijjio is many people understand today that most of the clothing that they wear from different high street brands are made in China,
Right.
made in India, but there's also made in Africa because
Mhm.
every single thing here is made in Africa. And when people come in, initially they're like, oh, I've never had anything that is made in Africa, and they want to own a piece of that. And it really is that connection that we're trying to build between these beautiful, the designers that create these beautiful pieces and the people in the global community.
Well, yeah, because if all the other big brands are throwing things out in Africa to make us buy, why can't Africa also throw things out into the world to help people buy? And there's a whole diaspora, like people like me, who wants to connect and put our money back into supporting the continent, right?
Yeah,
or the designers who are part of our heritage as well.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
And men's, so of course my brothers are probably watching. So
yes,
where's
so
the boy stuff? Because that jacket,
the
I know
stuff.
a man could wear that.
Oh yes, yes. So it's
right?
kind of like a unisex jacket.
Yeah.
And then I'll show you a brand from Lagos as well. This brand is called Creed and Crown. So they do men's wear as well. So this is like a kaftan style, but the fabric that is used is very soft, very buttery. It's something that crosses over to different types of men who love to wear pieces that are very comfortable and very airy as well. Summer is coming. We have very beautiful colors like this lovely blue. We also have this lovely salmon color for men that want to wear pink, but not like pink. It's like
and it's got a little detail here and drawstring pants.
Yes, so the pants are there, the drawstring pants.
It's almost like a soft, loungy, almost
like a
pajama-ish.
Very lounge
Could be a
wear.
nice, sexy evening thing if you're entertaining, or nice warm night. And then you could pair the pants with a tank top or with sandals.
Exactly, you can mix and match.
Yeah.
You can throw the top on another pair of pants that you have, jeans or something like that. And it also comes in black. The black has been very popular because I feel like men just gravitate towards black because it's safe. Yeah. So we do have the safe options as
Look
well
at the back
for
too.
men.
There's a little back detail with
the cut.
Great.
Yeah. So this is from Creed and Crown. The quality, everything is just perfection.
So what I noticed, because in my head I'm going to people like Orange Nerd, because there's a couple of Nigerian designers that I follow.
Yes.
What I like is that a lot of those, because there's a couple of female designers too but they've sort of gotten attention internationally. But it sounds like what you're trying to do is, okay, where are the other people who don't usually get featured, right?
You absolutely are hitting the nail on the head for me, because I also own a brand. I mean, in Nigeria, a couple of people, if you mention Oama, they know it. They're like, oh yeah, I know that brand. We do lots of prints, storytelling through the prints that we, put on dresses and tops and things like that. But cross over to the international scene, we're just getting to that point where we want people to know that, this brand exists and this is what we create. Every single brand here, the designers here are people that we're all upcoming, in the sense that in Nigeria back home people know who we are, but we also want to let the world know who we are, that we create very unique, distinct pieces that can add to their wardrobe, add color to their wardrobe, add a little bit of heritage to their wardrobe. And that's what Afijjio is. is to create that voice for all the brands that are on there. So if you go to our website, you see a list of all the brands that we carry, and my goal is to get every as much as possible, up until 50, 100 made in Africa brands to be on Afijjio. So yeah.
And so right now it sounds like a lot of the source is Nigeria, but you're also reaching out to see if there are other countries.
we have accessory brands we have an accessory brand from Kenya, Mimi Pambo.
Oh, is this what these
yes
bags
so
are?
So this is not her, this is Mimi Pambo here. So she does very beautiful pieces, all handmade in Kenya.
So earrings and things like that.
Yes. So earrings, everything here is handmade in Kenya.
Okay, beautiful.
Very, very pretty. I think this is my best piece because I feel like I can pair this with so many things. Both casual, formal wear. It just, fits very well. So these are the pieces. So gradually we're increasing the number of African brands that we have on, and my goal is really to ensure that from every country possible in Africa, I'm able to pull designers from there and bring them onto Afijjio for everyone to see.
Beautiful. And I love these bags. I've seen
Oh
these
yes,
before,
the beaded bags. Yes. So this is from another brand.
Those
Yeah.
are great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Arm candies, handmade.
You call them arm candy?
Yeah.
Arm candy. They look like arm candy.
They look like cotton candy too.
Wow,
They're very,
these
very,
are beautiful.
Yep.
Constructed.
Yeah. Each one took nothing less than 20 hours to make.
Wow.
All
What's
handmade.
it's just beads,
It's
right?
just beads, yes.
Yeah.
Beads.
Wow.
Yeah. Very beautiful.
Brilliant. And the company's called?
So this is a custom order for Afijjio.
Oh, okay.
So we
Oh,
actually
okay.
had contacted someone that does this the bags, and we said, you know what, we want you to create some pieces for our store.
Right.
So this venture really is also creating that job opportunity for people
Brilliant.
back home to say, okay, what can you create for us? Even if you don't have a brand name,
Right.
it's still made in Africa,
Yeah.
and people don't need to know who the creator is to appreciate how beautiful these bags are, So, yeah.
But you're supporting other local artisans who are creating.
Yes. We're
right?
having more of that coming onto the website. Different brands, different artisans that create things like little cups and trays and things like that are not, you can't just find them in any store here.
Right.
But yeah, that's our way of ensuring that people are consistently creating and we are paying them for the value of what they create, and then we also bring it over to Canada here to give that accessibility to a bigger audience.
Wonderful. And so it sounds like people can also come here, but they can also go on your website and
Yes.
order, or is
Order.
there other ways that they can contact you?
Exactly. So this store is the activation for the online store. So the reason why I actually took a 1 month period, for this pop-up is because I want people to actually, first of all, be able to come into the store, try on the pieces, see that, we do make really quality stuff in Africa, and then get that trust that these people will deliver on quality, they will deliver on time
Right.
to me. Currently we're doing next day delivery within Toronto and then 2 working days rest of Canada. So this store is really for people that are around the area, or people that can make it into the store to come in to try on these pieces.
Right.
But then after June 2nd, they can now continue to shop online for these pieces. So yeah, that's
And
the
when you
plan
say
that we have.
this store, tell people where this store is.
Okay, so this store is at Stacked at 28 Bathurst Street. So you can come in. This is the Afijjio store, and the website that you can order it, these pieces on, if you cannot make it to the store, is www.afijjio.com.
And how do you spell Afijjio?
So AFIJJIO.
Not W, but 2 J's.
Yes,
I-O.
2 J.
Because I
Afijjio.
get confused sometimes
Yeah.
with that. Perfect. And you have an Instagram presence as well?
Yes, our Instagram handle is Afijjio. AFIJJIO.
Do you have phone call? Can people call? Is there a contact number?
So there is a contact number, 437-383-5078.
Brilliant. And
Yeah.
then my other question is, so for folks who see this, probably on the continent or here, and then say, oh, I'd love to get my stuff. I'd love to get in touch with her to get my stuff seen by her. How do they do that if they want
Okay,
to?
so if you would like to be a brand that Afijjio carries, just send an email to hi at afijjio.com. That's it. And then we'll pick up the conversation, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, but you're clear about quality,
Yes.
being able to follow through, deliver on time,
deliver on
all
time,
those things.
and then ensuring that the pieces that you're sending or you will send to us pieces that you believe are like your best pieces that you think that everyone needs to see. They need
Right.
to see this wonderful thing that you have created, you know. We would like to have that on Afijjio.
Yeah, and it sounds like what you're really clear about is I want to support the people on the continent creating,
Yeah.
as opposed to, because I can see some diaspora people say, yeah, I just moved from Lagos, but I live in Ireland or I live in whatever. I want you to carry my stuff too, even though I'm creating in another country.
In another country. So what I would say is the goal, the overall goal for Afijjio is to mainly support made in Africa products.
Right.
However, we can definitely speak with people that are that own, you know, businesses that are black owned, because the goal is to push to ensure that people in the diaspora or people, the community at large, know that value is coming from us, and we want to push that. So definitely, if you don't produce in Africa but still think that your products are representative of your culture and where you're from, but you make these pieces maybe, I don't know, in Italy or wherever, so far there is a story that connects you to home, wherever home is.
Right.
We're very happy to
So
to
diaspora,
speak with you.
continent.
Yeah.
You hear that, folks? So, and then basically you'll talk with people and figure it out with them if they're right for
Yes,
what you want to carry,
exactly.
right?
We'll
So
have a
my
conversation.
last question is, I've been vibing on this light green.
This
Probably
one?
because your green jacket reminds me
Oh
of that.
yeah. Okay, so this is a top from a brand, the same brand as the dress Shishe label. And what's fun about it is that it has a painting at the back of it. It's absolutely.
Are you? Of course, I saw it and I was like, I gotta look at that. Look at that. Oh, y'all don't be surprised you see me show up somewhere in that. Look at this.
Yeah,
That is brilliant.
It's such a lightweight shirt. It's perfect for the summer. You can just throw it on and with a pair of jeans or pants or leggings or whatever. It's such a statement piece because you're walking down the road and everyone is just looking at this beautiful painting.
Ah, and she reminds me of many of the Sudanese models.
Yeah, absolutely
Reminds me of
beautiful.
Ajak. So
Yeah.
there'll be a bunch of people. Wow, this is brilliant. Well, thank you for talking to me.
Thank you so much for
And tell them your
coming
name
in.
again.
My name is Didi, and you can find me here at the Afijjio store
Until.
until June 2nd.
Great. Thanks
Yeah.
for talking to me. This is brilliant. I love
you
it.
so
All right, people. Mega look on some things, right? So, what can I tell you? All right. I'm just going to go outside for a sec. So here we are. It's Stacked Market, as you know, and the Afijjio store is here. And you can see it's getting very active. So here, I'm going to go back and I know you like that, right? Gonna talk to her behind you. Good vibes this way, and it's stacked. So here we are. That's Front Street. Here. And what's this? This is Bathurst that we're on. It's called Fashion Street. Fashion District. And yeah, and this is Stack Market. All right, so there it is.